This week, my story is going to be about saving someone's life from drowning. This story starts at 10 a.m. in the morning. It was a beautiful day. My brother, dad, and our good friend John were getting ready to go kayaking on the Cuyahoga River. We lived about 10 minutes away from the river, so it was pretty close. This is our second time kayaking on the river, and it was a blast. The river was never crowded. You might see 3 or 4 kayakers, but that's it. We've gone kayaking on the lake before, so we've had some good practice. My brother and I have 2 14-foot kayaks with a rudder system built into it, and my dad and John have a 14 and a 16-foot kayak. What got my brother and I into kayaking was an app called the Neighborhood app. It's all your neighbors posting about jobs, what's going on in the neighborhood, and some stuff they're selling that they want to get rid of. One day, I was looking on the app, and I saw 2 14-foot kayaks that were worth $1,400 each, selling for $100. When I showed my brother and dad, they were shocked, and I wrote the guy the next morning, and we picked it up that day. To this day, we still can't believe we got those kayaks for such a great deal. After we loaded the 4 kayaks into our trailer, we had it hitched up to our friend's 4Runner. Then we were off. I was so excited to be on the river again. It was just so beautiful on the water. The Cuyahoga River is 99 miles long. We wouldn't be going that far because it would take us more than a day. Today we are going to go 10 miles because it would take us all day. There was no spot that we could park right next to the river, so we had to walk 200 feet to the bank with our heavy kayaks. It was a sunny day, the water was cold, but we were super excited to start our journey. We all got into the kayaks and started heading downriver.
Water should be pristine so we could drink out of it.
What's up, Elliot? What's up, John?
Use.
What's up? How's it going?
Are you videoing?
I am. I'm kayaking with one hand.
The river had a ton of rapids, which were a lot of fun. The kayaks. When you came to one of them, you went really fast down the river. I got this thing on Amazon. It's called a magnet fish. It's where you have a rope connected to a magnet and you throw it into a river or a pond and see if you can find anything that's metal or that sticks to the magnet. I used it for a little bit, but I didn't find anything. When we went kayaking last time in the river, we went 6 miles. This time we were going to go an extra 4 miles, so we didn't know what to expect. There was a ton of trees in the river that we had to go over. When my dad was in his 20s, him and his girlfriend went kayaking on the river. Right in front of them, there was a huge tree in the river. He avoided it, but his girlfriend didn't. She hit the tree and that flipped her kayak and got her stuck underwater. He had to jump in and turn the kayak over again so she didn't drown. Well, this happened today, sadly, when we were kayaking. My brother Elliot and my dad and I were in front, while John was in the back. Right in front of us, there was some very fast rapids and a spot with a ton of logs in the river. Elliot went first and made it down. Then it was my dad, and then it was me. The problem with John's kayak is it's too long for the river. It's an ocean kayak, so it's hard to steer. When I looked back, I saw his kayak got stuck in the middle of the rapids on a log. And it was getting sucked underwater. I got on my kayak and started running upriver. When I got to him, the kayak was about to go under and was filling with water. He couldn't get out of the kayak either because the water was filling the kayak. We both didn't want to get stuck under the log, so I got on top of it and helped him out of the kayak. He was out, and now the kayak was still stuck. So I had to get into the water and pull the kayak out. When it was free, I held onto it and it carried me downriver. Then John jumped in and the rapids took him down too. When we got onto the shore, we were totally fine and not hurt, thankfully. After that, we took a break and went downriver again. This time, we all stick together. Then we got picked up and went home. Then after that, we changed into our clothes and went to a nice dinner. That is my story for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a very scary story, and thank you guys for listening to my story. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.